Are you guys almost finished? Yeah. Okay, so let's look at one of these. Okay, 2. And see what they look like. Can everybody see this screen? So this is Bing. Okay. Plagiarism is the practice of taking someone else's work or ideas. Okay. Yep. That's fine. Chat. Oh, okay. That's nice. Yep. What is the new Bing? Is that different from ChatGPT? What is different about it?
The model is the same. The model is the same.
Okay, what's the difference between them?
It uses the ChatGPT's API and it has access to the internet.
Okay. Okay,
it's
there.
also free as well. But ChatGPT has to get, sometimes you have to, if you want to go for premium, so you have to pay for that. While the new Bing doesn't have that, so you can use for free.
Okay. Okay, so ChatGPT goes into a lot of detail there. Okay. Can a student use ChatGPT to write a report for a university assignment? Okay. Can assist with the research questions, creating outlines, generating warning against using, because of the unauthorized use of ChatGPT, complete essays as a form of cheating under the assignment regulations, to always follow your institution's guidelines. So that's a good answer. Is generally not advisable while AI models can provide information. Ethical concerns related to the plagiarism and academic integrity. That's a good answer. So much this is, can you see again from the page top? Okay. So that's interesting. Treat it as you would any other source, citing it appropriately in your report. I guess the question is, how would you actually cite the text? Is using ChatGPT to write a report or essay for university considered plagiarism? Could be considered plagiarism. Okay, yep. Yep. Okay, good. Would be considered plagiarism. Good. So the answers are good. It's good that there's a sort of ethical consideration given here. Okay, here's an interesting question. How can a teacher detect when ChatGPT was used to write an essay or reports? There are several ways a teacher can detect when ChatGPT was used to write an essay or report. AI detection tools such as OpenAI's text classifier, GPT-0, and the copy leaks can check writing for ChatGPT use. Oh, I didn't know this. Did anybody else know this? These are new tools that I didn't know about.
I think currently
Is using these. These tools evaluate how predictable the text is by comparing it to similar content and looking for indicators associated with AI-generated text such as word choice and patterns. Is that a footnote? Or what is that? So there's a one here. Turnitin also developed software to detect if a student has used AI chatbot. Okay, so yep. However, it's important to note that AI detectors can produce false positive and false negatives. Yep. It can be difficult for a teacher to detect when a student has used ChatGPT to write an essay or report. Can use okay, familiarity with the student's writing style. Okay, that's very difficult. Plagiarism detection software. Many schools, universities turn it in. Okay. Inconsistent formatting. Unnatural language. Unusual obscene sources. Obscure sources. Okay, so that's interesting. So this is these are good answers actually. I mean from my own experience, it's generally I can generally look at the text and I'll know if the student has written it or not. I can just look. I don't know how. It's hard to describe exactly how that works. But when you have a lot of experience, you can generally just look at the text and know, oh, is this written by the student or not? I think one indicator is if it's like too professional, if it's too perfect, then it could be plagiarism. But this is like one of the techniques that we might use. If somebody hands in an assignment and it's just so amazing and I'm thinking, I'm not sure if that student did that work, I might call the student in and have an interview with them, and see how they, if they can remember what they wrote and what they did, you know what I mean? What are the best free online tools to detect plagiarism? There are several free online tools available for detecting plagiarism. Okay, Scribber. Okay. Dupla Checker, Grammarly, Copyscape, Plagiarism Checker. Okay, these tools are, okay. Grammarly, small SEO tools, Dupla Checker, Copyscape, Plague Scan. Wow, there's a lot. Okay, so what happened with this? Did Scribble pick it up? So this is top matching, full URL. Why is it blurry?
It's not free.
It's not free. Okay, okay. But we did ask for free ones, didn't we? Who recommended Scribber? Did Bing recommend the Scribber?
Yes, we recommended this free.
Yeah, that's annoying, isn't it? I explicitly put the word free because I know this is going to be a pain. Oh well, so one answer is kind of wrong. That's annoying. Okay, good to try it out. Very good. I'm learning new things. Maybe you guys are too. Okay. The answer to someone else's. Okay, so it looks like the answers are consistent. It looks like it's giving the same answers. This is ChatGPT, correct? Yeah? Okay. Okay, so it is a slightly different answer, actually. Huh. So it's the same question, but slightly different answers. I thought that that's how it behaved. I thought that it would give slightly different answers depending on who asks it and when they ask it. Can a student use ChatGPT to write a report for a university assignment? Okay, so that's good. Is it the same answer? Okay. It's interesting, it is giving different answers. They're both correct, but the answers are changing. Okay, this one answer is giving a yes or no right away, which is very useful to just say yes. Whereas this one was not saying yes or no right away. It was not giving a yes or no answer. How can a teacher detect when ChatGPT is used to write an essay or report? Okay. Safe assign. I've never heard of safe assign. Okay, it left out the interview. It left out the interview advice in this version of the answer. The interview is very good advice. Text plagiarism. Okay, plagiarism checker by Grammarly. This is kind of interesting that Grammarly is the first recommendation. So the reason I tried Grammarly was because it was the first recommendation given by Google, right? I just Googled free online plagiarism detection tools. Grammarly was the first one, and then I tried it and it didn't work. Okay, those are interesting. So there are some, I noticed Google provided quite a lot of different tools. Okay, let's see what it says. Choosing is, okay. Grammarly. Oh, okay, it found it. So Grammarly worked in this case. That's good. Very good. Okay. So it worked. I mean, that's not the world's best example, right? Because those are published papers. Okay, anybody else want to submit their document or share a document? There's a question about the Coursework 3. I can answer that. Asked a student from the Research Methods course, I'm writing Coursework 3 for Research Methods course, but I have some doubts and would like to consult you. If the paper I am researching is a purely theoretical presentation, how do I describe the model on assessment methods? Because the author has not made any texts or assessments, even questionnaires or surveys throughout the paper. Will I get marks for not mentioning his assessment methods in my literature review if this is the case? So, for a theory paper, right? So this question, this student is basically saying, I have a theoretical paper, like a mathematical paper, and it doesn't seem to match the paper summary template. right? The paper summary template asks for specific information, like the method, right? What is the method in a theory paper? The method in a theory paper is typically, anybody know the answer already? It's typically a proof. Like, I'm going to prove the following theorem. So that's the method of a theory paper. And then the evaluation is some sort of, it depends. But for the evaluation, any text or assessments, given questions or surveys throughout the paper, there should be some sort of a statement about why their proof is correct or true, or some comparison maybe with the previous work, like the proof builds on a previous proof or a previous result, something like this, like a comparison with a previous result. But in order to really answer that question for this specific paper, I would have to see the paper. Like I can't know all of the answers without seeing the paper. So yeah, but the theory papers are tricky. Implementation is typically a proof, and then the evaluation is typically a statement about that proof being correct in a comparison with a previous result, like building on a previous result. But it's hard to answer without seeing the paper. Okay, if there are no other Google Docs to share or questions, we can wrap it up for today. Is everybody happy with that? Okay, good. I'll assume that everybody's happy. If you're happy, we can stop now and you're free. If you're not happy, you can stay and talk to me until you're happy.
You need to